Hey everyone, and welcome to the first ever Doc Discoveries YouTube video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jeremy, and along with my fiancée Katie, we've decided to create Doc Discoveries as a way of sharing information about cruise ports of call all around the world. I've worked in the cruise industry for Holland America Cruise Line dating back to 2010 in a variety of different roles, including working as a port lecturer, a cruise director, and in my current role as a cruise and travel director. Now, my primary responsibility is to go out in cruise ports that we visit around the world, find out as much information as I possibly can, and present that on future cruises to sailing guests so they can be as best prepared as possible for the ports that they're visiting along the journey. Now, in my over 2,500 days sailing onboard cruise ships, I've connected with tourism personnel all over the globe, and through trial and error, I've figured out the most time-efficient, cost-effective ways of maximizing port time. Now, Katie and I met working on board Holland America Line's Westerdam in Asia in 2019, where we got to explore 10 different countries over a 6-month period. Katie's background is as a professional performer, and she was part of the dance cast on board Westerdam when we met. Now, once that contract finished up, 2 weeks later, we were already living together in New York City. Crazy times. So why start this website and video channel, Doc Discoveries? One of the most common things that people have mentioned to me on board throughout my time in the industry is that this information that you're sharing is great, but we wish we had it before we started traveling. The world is ever changing, and often information can be out of date. Nothing ruins a vacation quite like arriving at a temple to find out it's closed, or having your heart set on seeing a ruin that added a ticketing system that you didn't know about. That's exactly what this is all about, giving you access to key cruise-specific travel information that you won't be able to find on Google to help set you up on board with a plan so you can maximize your port experiences. It's all about having the travel experience of a lifetime, and Doc Discoveries will help you do just that. Now, this is a huge project. At last count, there are over 400 cruise ports located in all corners of the globe. We're going to start with Asia and Alaska, which are the regions we've most recently visited, then move on to Northern Europe and progress from there. The world is a big place, but we're going to tackle it one port at a time. Now, we'll be sharing video tutorials along with written how-tos, tips and tricks, cultural experiences, and even some of our favorite hidden gems from around the world. I'll be covering the videos, photos, and instructional content on how to get to places and what facilities the ports offer, along with answers to some of our most commonly asked questions. You can find these right here on the Doc Discoveries website, Instagram, Facebook, and our YouTube channel. So feel free to follow along with the social media pages, and by subscribing for free to our YouTube channel, you'll have the ability to get notifications of when we post new videos, as well as them having a higher chance of appearing on your YouTube home search page. You'll find links for these embedded in both the top corner and the base of the website, which I've also listed below in the description. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Katie will be covering the blog, which will feature useful travel tips along with unique cultural insights, quirky points of interest, and plenty of food content covering everything from eating scorpions in China to know before you go cultural customs. Now, our goal is to share everything that we've learned and everything that we've seen in our over decade and counting in the cruise industry. We want to ensure that you don't have any "if only I wish I'd have known this sooner" moments, to ensure that you have all of the best information to have the best experience possible. Now, the port previews, YouTube instructional videos, and written guides will set you up for success each time you step off the gangway. Now it is, however, important to mention that while I'm a proud Holland America Line employee and have been for over a decade, the views, ideas, and opinions that we share via Doc Discoveries are purely our own and don't reflect those of Holland America. Now that being said, you consistently notice Holland America ships appearing more so than other cruise lines in our content, and I'll be using images and video from past and future cruises. I'll give updates as to what ships I'll be working on, and if you need more information about those ships and those cruises, the Holland America Line website is linked below in the description. So this platform, Doc Discoveries, is all going to be about what happens beyond the gangway. There's already so much information out there talking about what happens on board the ships and what things they have to see and do on board. This is all going to be about what happens when you actually step off the ship into ports of call. It's all about the travel experience that cruise ships can provide. Now, as mentioned at the start, we'll be beginning this journey with sharing information on Asia and Alaska. So if there's anything you'd like to know, or you just want to reach out, just go over to our contact page on the website, send us a message, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Now, additionally, you'll notice at the bottom of each page of the website a subscribe button. Moving into the future, we'll be sending out a monthly newsletter detailing what is new along the Doc Discoveries journey, where we are in the world, what we're most recently working on, etc. So feel free to sign up for that also. So on behalf of Katie and I, thanks very much for watching the first ever Doc Discoveries video, and we look forward to sharing this journey with you.